Please ping live once we are live. Hello my dear kids, very good afternoon. This is Sundar Ravindranath here. Hey guys, what's happening? Who are all here, by the way? Hi Lakshmi, Arush, Pratish, Deepika, Gaurav, Anvi, hi, Brajmoha, hi Ananya, Geetika, hi. Yes, I do remember you. Welcome back. So guys, thank you so much for joining this session. Lovely to see all of you. So what are we going to deal with? We are continuing with this chapter, water. Today our focus will be on three important things, right? See, you know that when it comes to earth, 71% of earth is covered by water, correct? So in that 71%, 97 to 98% we can't use. Only 2% of the water is like fresh water, which we can use, right? Now in that, let's go to the 97-98%. Guys, where is that 97-98% of unusable salt water? Can you tell me? Where can we find that 97% of unusable salt water? Oceans, right? So when we speak about oceans, we have water in the oceans, right? The salinity is around 35 grams per liter of salt, of course. Now, that ocean water keeps moving, correct? Guys, do you agree with me when I say ocean water keeps moving? All of you? Is that a yo? Yeah. So that means the movement of this ocean water probably can be classified into three different ways. One, you call them as waves. The other, you call them as tides. And the third part, you call them as currents. So today our focus is going to be, quickly I will help you understand the importance of what are waves, alright, and what is the impact of, wave movement, and when does these kind of wave movements occur. Second, moving on to tides. What are tides? Are there any different types of tides? And when do these different types of tides occur? And currents, what are currents? And when can you see these currents happening in oceans? This is going to be the focus. I will give you with beautiful examples. I'll try and explain all of you. Cool? So, but before we start, I thought we should wait for a few more guys to jump in. And then of course a lovely Menti for all of you. Yeah, Ruchika. So yeah, people keep joining even now. So let's do something. Let me slowly start by the time they join. Hey guys, this is the weekly schedule. I think we are almost like moving into the Thursday today, but still I'll show you guys. This is the schedule. This is the schedule for this week. See, right now we are on Thursday, which is grade 7 water part 2, correct? So that means tomorrow you have a boomerang session, and there we end the week's academic schedule. And then on Sunday, something interesting is there. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Watch out. Watch out for the posts in the community. Please do subscribe to the channel. Don't forget. Okay. So guys, bringing myself back. So in case there are new people, anyone new here, by the way? Sir, I am new to Vedantu Young Wonders. In case there are new people, guys, this channel is for 6th, 7th and 8th grade students. And what we do is we have a, a lovely set of master teachers giving you live classes on all academic sessions. So, sir, academically, what do you cover? For all these 3 grades, 6, 7 and 8, math, science, social and English is what we cover. Non-academically, it's like you name it, you have it in the channel. That is the best part of it. Right? Exactly. So, guys, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay? Hi, Srishti, this is for you exclusively in that case. Thank you, guys. Let us move on. Homework for yesterday. I gave you homework, right? Yesterday. Let me see how many of you did it. Top 3 people who are there. Guys, true or false was the homework for yesterday. Water vapor is a gaseous form. Ocean water cannot be used for domestic purposes. And 51% of Earth's surface is covered with water. Can you tell me which one is true and which one is false? You can put like TTF, TFF, FTT, whatever you want. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you, Akunuri. Welcome back. So everyone is saying TTF. Wow. You guys are awesome. So true, true, false. Right? Great. Who are the top 3 to answer? Arnab, Sinchan and Kushagra. Guys, you guys are amazing. Keep it up. Good job. Yeah, look at suddenly the hand is coming up and saying, good job. Lovely. Keep it up, guys. Keep it going. Wow, look at this. Guys, what is this? A fun fact for today. We have also called, a mirror version of Google. Mirror version of Google means what? When you use this Google, everything will appear on the reverse. You can see that, right? Everything in Google will appear on the reverse, whatever you see. It's a mirror version, right? So it's like many a times we will feel that, what is the use of it? There is no use of it, right? But guys, this, because it's a mirrored version, they were able to, even Google was able to break the great firewall of China. Because China had banned Google, right? So with this mirrored version, they were able to even break the circumvent. It's like passing like this, circumventing the firewall of China. So this is an interesting, important fact for all of you. Did you like it, by the way? Hi Vijaya, welcome to Vedantu Young Wonders. Hey guys, did everyone like it? First and hi Ja, thank you for being my fan. Right. Awesome. Let's move on then. Look at that. The Huggie Dance has started. So let us get started. I told you guys I'm going to deal with 3 things. What are they? Waves, tides and currents. Correct? So you guys are ready to understand. That is goggle. That's not Google. Aman? Waves, tides and ocean currents. Guys, what are waves, by the way? Okay, let me get in first. What are waves, by the way, guys? To help you understand it in very simple terms, I'll tell you. See, you have water in a vessel, and when you blow, when you keep a fan near it, what happens? The water keeps getting, disturbed. The stability gets disturbed. It keeps moving in some direction, right? So this movement of water due to wind is what you call wave. That's the simplest way in which I can explain wave. You guys are clear? Did you get the common layman's explanation of what is a wave? Every one of you? Hi Devyani. You guys have become very lazy now. Earlier it was used to be yes or a yo, now it is only Y. Moving air is wind, yes Srishti. Great. So guys, when the water on the surface, it moves, it can raise or fall because of wind. They are called waves. It is because of wind. Remember this. Waves are formed when winds scrape along the ocean surface. The wind comes and touches the ocean surface. When it pushes, the wind pushes, water rises and keeps moving. So remember this. Yeah? Awesome. Now, remember, see, when there is a storm, what happens? Heavy winds will be very strong, right? And they hit the ocean surface at such high speed that huge waves start coming up. Alright, and these waves can cause tremendous destruction. Similarly, when there is an earthquake which is there, tectonic plates have shifted or a volcano eruption happens underwater, there is tremendous pressure on the water in the ocean, because of which huge waves start coming up. You call them as tsunami. Tsunami is nothing but a high tidal wave which happens because of underwater pressure, and that pressure is generally caused by earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. Tsunami can be even as high as 15 meters. Yeah, you guys are getting it? What is a tsunami? So when huge winds, very strong winds that are blowing, alright, during a storm and all, you have high waves coming up. However, during the events of an earthquake or an volcanic eruption, there is tremendous underwater pressure. That pressure pushes the water to rise at very, very high, I would say altitude of even up to 15 meters or so. And this phenomenon is what you call tsunami. Guys, I hope everyone is clear what is a tsunami right now. Come on, give me a yo if you guys are clear with the tsunami. Gaurav, that I'll explain, don't worry about it. Hi Hamsita, how are you? Do you know tsunami is a Japanese word? Tsunami means harbor waves. Generally, tsunamis, what they do? They are on a rampage, right? When they come, high tides at super high speeds, they come and destroy harbors, because of which they call it a tsunami. Right? These kind of waves were called as tsunamis. Tsunami in Japanese means harbor waves. Just because tsunami destroys all harbors, they kept the name tsunami itself. Clear? This is an interesting fact, right? Now, look at the tsunami. Oh boy, here it comes. Bang, that is it. So the largest tsunami ever measured was 150 meters high. It's like as tall as a mountain, right? 150 meters, would you believe that? And guys, these waves can even travel at a speed of 700 kilometers per hour. If someone comes, it bashes on you, that's it, we are dead on the spot. So the tsunami of 2004, we had it, right? We had it so many places. South India had, it was havoc in South India. I still remember, I was returning from office. I was in night shifts. I returned, around 6:30, and we had this tsunami around 7:45. I crossed the same place where the tsunami kicked. So I can't forget that. An hour late, bang, someone else would have been taking this class. So that's the tsunami for you. The Indra Point in Andaman and Nicobar, right? Indra Point, it completely got submerged under water. It's called the Indra Point. It's in Andaman Nicobar Islands. Cool? Awesome. Guys, I hope now you are very clear about what waves are. I gave you a simple explanation. I told you what are, what happens when, when will high waves come, and what is a tsunami as well. Correct? Everyone clear with that? Is that a yes? Can I move on to tides? Okay, awesome. Great. Now moving on to tides. So if because of wind, if water is moving, it comes, rises a little, moves down. If that is called a wave, what is a tide? Guys, tide is totally different. Tide is, see, if you look at Earth has its own gravity, correct? And we have sun as well as the moon, right? So suns and moons, gravitation, they both these sun as well as moon, they exert gravitational pull on the earth, right? And because of which you have water moving up and down, and this movement of water, because of the gravitational pull exerted by sun and moon on the earth, you call this as tide. Are you clear what is a tide? Tide is movement of water which typically occur as a result of the gravitational pull exerted by sun and moon on the earth. Hey guys, are you clear? Rise and fall of water, it's called tide. Even wave is rise and fall of water. Why? That depends. That will decide whether it is wave or tide. If it is because of gravitational pull, it is a tide. If it is just because of wind, it is a wave. Clear? Guys, super awesome. I love your responses. Hi Vishruth. Welcome to Vedantu Young Wonders. So guys, the rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day. Look at this. Twice in a day is called a tide. So when there is sun, the tide is like something. When there is moon, the tide is like different. Similarly, when there is new moon, the tide is like different. When there is full moon, the tide is different. High tides and low tides occur, right? I will explain that now. But what is a tide? The rhythmic rise and fall of water because of the gravitational pull exerted by sun and moon on the earth. So it is high tide when water covers much of the shore by rising to the high tide is it rises very high and then goes to the shore. Low tide is water generally it keeps going back. Water does not fall rise to a high level. It is very less and it keeps going back. Water recedes from the shore during a low tide. Okay, now you know what is a high tide and low tide. High tide is the tide rises very high and falls very fast, goes to covering maximum portion of the shore. Low tide is water gets receded. Now when does high tide come? When does low tide come? That is something which you should understand. Ronak, it's okay beta. Generally I don't look at how many people are here. Right, I normally give 1 or 2 minutes for someone to join and then we go bang. Let them watch it after the session, it's okay. We need to be focused. So, the gravitational pull exerted by sun and moon, that causes the tides. I explained it already to you. The water of the earth closer to the moon. Guys, remember this. The water of the earth, closer to the moon gets pulled under the influence of moon's gravitational pull. Guys, because of the water of the earth which is closer, generally it's closer to the moon, right? So earth's water gets pulled because of moon's gravitational force causing high tide. So which causes high tide? Moon's gravitational pull causes high tide. Especially on a new full moon day, high tide. Clear? Is everyone clear what causes high tides? Earth is generally close to moon, right, by distance, because of which its gravitational pull is very high and it makes water rise and fall, causing high tides. Everyone? Awesome. Great guys, great. So during full moon and new moon, alright, both these times, full moon and new moon, alright, the tide, you will see that the moon and the earth are in the same line and the tide is high tide. And these tides are also called as spring tides. Full moon and new moon days, the sun, moon and earth are in the same line. Look at that picture. They are in the same line, causing high tides. So when they are on the same line, gravitational pull is very high. High tides come. Clear? So guys, when does high tide come? Alright, new moon day and the full moon day. They are also called spring tides. Now, so, however, after new moon day, slowly when the moon is in the first quarter, Similarly, after half of it is over, last quarter few days, alright, the pull is very less. Because moon, look at the position of the moon, it's a little different, correct? Correct? So when the moon is in the first and the last quarter, those few days, generally it will not be high tides. Only during full moon and new moon days, it is high tide. But during the first and last few days, few quarter as we call it, low tide, ocean water generally gets drawn in opposite direction, okay, because of which water is not so forceful, it will recede, causing low tides. So low tides are also called neap tides. High tides are called spring tides. Everyone clear? Guys, don't complicate it, it's pretty simple. Hi, graphs, hi. By the way guys, if everyone is clear, I can move on. I tried making it super simple for all of you. I believe you guys have understood. Have you? All of you. Avik, Sundar Sir ka Sundar Menti. अभी शुरू करेंगे बेटा, थोड़ा वेट करो, few minutes. Hi, ABD graphs. Okay, moving on. Okay, now high tides. When there is high tide, water is very high. Forcefully it keeps moving, right? When there are, I would say ships. In high tides, ships don't need to move. If they are moving in the direction of the wind, the tide, ships can navigate very fast. High tide also help in fishing, because when there is high tide, fishes get drawn and pushed towards the shore. I repeat, one for navigation of ships, high tide help, and for fishing also, because a lot of fishes during high tide, they are pushed towards the shore. So fishermen easily catch fishes during this time. And sometimes high tides, people use to generate electricity because they are forceful, the power is there. Guys, is everyone clear with this? High tides help in number two things, navigation and fishing. All you guys are clear? Hello Jolly, how are you? That's like my boys and girls, thank you. Okay guys, alright. Guys, I don't know how many of you are aware about Olympiads. In case you are not aware about Olympiads, let me tell you, this is the time, you guys are in grade 7, most of you, right? I don't know, I know few people from other grades might also be watching this. This is the time when you guys have to get super competitive, alright, and there are so many institutions, organizations which are running competitive events for you. All you have to do is prepare yourself, take part in them, show to the world where you stand. You know what, as a result of it, you get a lot of recognition. How? Cash prizes, certificates, medals, awards, so many things. These competitive exams, academically conducted, right, they are called Olympiads. Olympiads happen at international level. So now, I think when you prepare for Olympiad, the syllabus is more or less the same. It's like you preparing for NEET or JEE. So if you prepare for Olympiads, side by side, to a great extent, you are also preparing for NEET and JEE. So your thinking skills, problem solving skills improve as well. Make use of it guys, because not much of exposure is there for Olympiads. There are so many Olympiads. So look at that. National Science Olympiad, International Math Olympiad. So many are happening. No one is going to say anything if you guys are not taking it up. But when you take it up, prepare yourself and show to the world where you stand. Wow, what a kind of recognition at this age. Sir, I don't know how to prepare. I don't know how to, what is the pattern of exam, more about it. Vedantu is here to help you. Alright, guys, look at these prices, guys, by the way. 50,000, 25,000, 10,000 plus medals, gold medals, silver, bronze medals. 2 lakh cash prize for National Standard Talent Search Examination. 2 lakh cash prize for UIMO. So many are there. Make use of it. Guys, Vedantu is going to prepare you for all these exams. All these exams. International Math Olympiad, Science Olympiad. All Olympiad crash course as one package for you. We will help you prepare, we will help you with the pattern, we will help you with mock tests and assignments, so that you are all prepared. Before, we will be preparing you for all Olympiads. If you are taking this up, before an Olympiad exam, we will cover that particular syllabus. The next Olympiad, we will cover that particular syllabus before it comes. So one course, so many offerings, 130 plus live classes, alright, math, science, SST, aptitude, 10 part tests, 5 full tests, 5 all India mock tests, 70 assignments. We give you recordings, notes, what more you want, guys. And we also update you your progress through parent teacher meetings. My dear kids, it's so easy to ignore this and say, not for me. But trust me, there are people just like that, they get that recognition. And at this age, if you're doing it, that means you're on the pathway to success in your life and your career. So all the very best, looking forward, guys. Sir, how much do you charge? Look at the price. All Olympiads, 2,700 after, discount. Use this discount coupon code SRPRO to get the discount. 3,000 rupee course, 2,700 for all Olympiads. All the best, guys, all the best. Make use of it. Sir, who's going to teach? Here comes our expert teachers. Sandeep Sharma Sir, Reenu Garg ma'am, Sanjay Kumar Sir, Komalpreet Kaur ma'am. Experts in Olympiads. Conducted by Vedantu Olympiad School. Do you know, first of all, there is a Vedantu Olympiad School? They will be conducting this. These are eminent faculties of the school. All the best, guys. These are already people who have achieved through Vedantu. Would you not want to be a part of this? Right. All the best. The link is there in blue color in your description box. In your comment description box, you see a blue link, right? Click on that. Type your grade board, choose the Olympiad, type SR, use the coupon code SRPRO and subscribe. 2,700 it is. All the best, guys. All the best for all of you. So, Sahana, you're asking me, sir, are you married? Focus. Yes, of course I am. Do I not look like an old man? Just kidding. Now moving on to currents. Dolly, I am awesome. How are you? Ocean currents. What are currents, guys? Guys, one thing. Because of high tides or low, tides in general, there is a mass movement of water, right? The entire ocean water moves in some direction. This movement of water, large mass of water moving in some direction because of tides, alright, you call that as current. It could be for any reason. So there are large mass of water, stream of water flowing constantly on the ocean surface. They keep moving. Ocean currents. Ocean currents are nothing but stream of water flowing in towards one direction, definite direction. So the ocean currents can be warm or cold. Guys, help me understand this. Ocean currents can be warm or cold means what? How can water be warm, water be cold? Can someone answer? I don't want you to look at your book. Answer whatever you feel like. Come on. How can water be warm or cold? The ocean currents, how can they be warm or cold? No, Srishti, you need not enter that. Because of atmosphere and guys, if it is near the equator, such regions will be warm. The currents will generally be warm. If it is more towards polar regions, the current will be cold. Simple. Cool? Clear? So, warm currents generally, occur near the equator. Water moves from equator towards the poles. It is near the equator. Cold current opposite. They are near the pole, they move towards equator. Alright. So the Labrador ocean current is cold while the Gulf Stream is warm. Examples for warm and cold currents. Labrador ocean current is cold, Gulf Stream current is warm. So guys, the ocean currents generally, if in the ocean, if the current is very warm, the surrounding land will also be warm. I repeat, if the ocean current is cold, even in the land which is not a part of the ocean will still, the temperature there, because ocean is so huge, that will impact the temperature in the land. So if it is a warm current, even the temperature in the land will be generally warm. Cold current, the temperature in the land will be cold. Generally, there are some areas where warm and cold currents meet. Half the way from the equator towards the pole, half the way from the pole to the equator to tropics. Right? Such areas where warm and cold currents meet, they are meant to be the best fishing grounds of the world. Because that is an ideal temperature where a lot of fishes can be found. Are you getting me, all of you? Okay. Beta, it's very simple. Current is nothing but large stream of water moving in different directions. What reason? Wind as well are generated. Now, depending on from where these ocean currents come. Say if the area is near the equator, generally the water is a little warm. Currents will be warm. If it is toward near the pole, the current will be cold. But they can't be, when they keep moving, right? When they move away from the equator, when they move away from the pole, in the mid path, right, you will have these currents, both warm and cold currents meeting. It's a very friendly area for fishes. And for fishermen, that is the place where they can go and catch fish. So areas where warm and cold currents get mixed or meet, generally they are the best fishing grounds in the world. You guys are clear? Awesome. So guys, look at examples. Seas around Japan and east coast of North America, or examples. Seas around Japan, eastern coast of North America, places where both warm and cold currents meet. Alright. Generally areas where warm and cold current meet, right, they have foggy weather, because humidity will be there, right? At the same time that icy winds are there. So navigating ships in those places is not that easy. Okay, areas where warm and cold current meet, they experience foggy weather. Guys, I hope you are following me till now. Mentally, are you traveling with me? Are you clear with all what I told you till now? If you guys are clear, give me a yo till this. I believe you guys are enjoying the session. You are learning. Things are simple for all of you. Trying my best to make it simple. Dilip, today is your birthday. Wow, good. Monday is mine. But I don't celebrate here, by the way. Usha is saying, sir, when will you start Menti? Here we go. Now, beta. Okay, guys. Time for a Menti now. Time for a Menti. I want all of you to open a browser window separately and go to the website menti.com, www.menti.com. M as in Mike, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy, T as in tiger, I as in India. M-E-N-T-I, menti.com. So once you type it, it's going to say, please enter the code. Like an automated voice, it will just see you will see a text. Please enter the code. Type this code, 98376881. I repeat the code, 98376881. Clear all of you? 98376881. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you. Hey guys, come on. Just like that I said. Right, so I think it's time to move into a Menti. I hope everyone is ready now. How many are there? Only 43 are there. Guys are not going to wait any more than 30 seconds. Faster. I want you to be on your toes. Get into the Menti website quickly. Samita, I noted that beta. Good. Keep it up. Hi Palak. Okay, 15 more seconds. Who is this? Yogita, hi beta. How can I ignore you? Karthik is saying, sir, please hide the link for anything for Karthik. Sanjay, you can directly apply as well. What Vedantu does is, we are saying we have experts to help you prepare for Olympiads the way it has to be prepared. See, you can always play cricket without a help of a coach, right? But when you get a coach, they will tell you, they would have already played. They will tell you how to do it. That's the only difference. You can directly apply as well. But the point here is, the chances of making you win, alright, they are very high because we will be on our toes on this. Great. Guys, starting the first question, be ready. Can't wait anymore. Yes, March 22nd, right? First question on your screens. Now, there are 5 questions, be ready. Generally, the warm ocean currents originate near poles, equator, none of these. Poles, equator, none of these. Warm ocean currents, equator, right? Come on guys, where do you see the higher temperature? It's near the equator. So obviously that's the current that's going to be warm, right? Near the poles it's going to be very cold, right? So after the first question, Kasmar, Shanmugh, Karthik, Archana, Ayush. Top 5. Sakshi, Krishna, Omar, Deepika and Stingelicious. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Question number 2. Be ready. Here it is. Popping onto your screens. The largest tsunami ever measured. How high was that? 120 meters, 150, 200, 250. How many meters? Grishma 9837 6881. So how many of you say, sir, it is option B? Wow, look at that. Good guys. That means you guys are listening. You were listening. Good, good, good. Keep it up. Casper is not ready to give up. Good. Followed by Shanmugh, Karthik, Archana. No, Karthik, Shanmugh, Archana, Omar. Top 5. Ayushi, fast mover, Yashri, Krishna and Nitin. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey guys, question 3. Here it is. Tsunami is a dash word meaning harbor waves. German, French, Japanese and Indian. The right one, guys, there is no way you guys can get this wrong. I know that. Come on, my rock stars. Come on. Choose the right answer. Make me proud. Look at that. That's like my boys and girls. Beautiful. 49 of you got this right. Japanese word. It is a Japanese word, right? So what? We are already Shanmugh, followed by Archana, Ayushi, Aditya, Krishna. Top 5. Agni, fast mover. Arav, Abir, Akarshit. So we are on to question 4. Just one more to go, guys. Time to be on your toes now. Here it is. Question 4 on your screens. The Labrador Ocean current is a warm current. Labrador Ocean current. True or false? This is a good question. I have already spoken about this, so there is no way you guys can forget it. It's been hardly 10 minutes since I spoke about this. Guys, how come it is warm current? Remember, there were 2 currents I spoke about. Right? One was the Gulf current, the other was the Labrador Ocean current. That was warm, this is cold. Uh-oh. I think many would have gone down now. Yeah, not bad. Shanmugh is still topping. Archana went down. Shanmugh, Akarshit, Kavya, Kavyan, Viraj, top 5. Deepthi, Madhurya, Ashish, Kashmir and Archana. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here comes the final tamale. Here it is, guys, the final question on your screen. Now, I hope all of you are ready. Here it is. There is no lag, absolutely. Come on, who is that? The rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice a day is called tide, ocean current, wave. Rhythmic rise and fall of water twice in a day. So I'll give you a clue. Twice in a day holds the key to the answer. Deepthi, the quiz itself is over, beta. Now you are asking for code 98376881. So it is a tide, correct? Beautiful. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Is it Shanmugh? Looks like yes. Congratulations, Shanmugh. Great job done. Followed by Akarshit, Kavya, and Dipti. Shanmugh, congratulations. Great job done, beta. Akarshit, Kavya, and Dipti. Great job done. Top 5. Madhurya, Ashish, Archana, Protik and Ayushi. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, you guys are also winner, being part of the leaderboard. Keep it up. Great job. Guys, by the way, are you clear with water part 2, where we dealt with waves, tides as well as currents? I hope everything is pretty clear. If you're clear and you kind of like the session, right? It was kind of electrifying, right? Hit the like button and let me know you liked it, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, right? So that would really give us the boost to keep doing more and more, to share more and more with all of you. All the best, guys. Thank you so much for watching the session. Tomorrow we will have a boomerang session on this water, right? So until I meet you tomorrow, this is myself, Sundar Rabindranathan, signing off, kids. Take care. Bye bye. Enjoy your rest of the day.